good running back and all that. For Colin Sexton's stats, I don't think he's a bum as people think he is. It's like they try to, ridicule him, but that's not the whole reason why we're here today. Because my whole thing is I hate to see Colin Sexton go because how good the team is playing, but they weren't playing bad with him though. So that's what I'm saying. So for all you people that's out here trying to make it like the Cavs were just playing so good without Colin Sexton, they were playing good with Colin Sexton as well. The Cavs were on the uprise. They've been on the uprise since the beginning of the season. So let's not get that twisted. But when it comes to the Cavs going on a 3-4 game win streak, now the Cavs are beating all these teams. Now people all trying to get their views off of what people saying about the Cavs. But that's why I don't do these videos all the time, because I'm like, man, damn, I'm really not a Cavaliers bandwagoner. When I say I've been watching the Cavs, me and my grandfather watched the Cavs every day. He's on the phone, I'm on the phone. When Cavs was coming on 43 WUAB, the block. I was watching Cavs game. I was leaving the gym as a teenager, going to watch the Cavs game, even sitting in Cavs games when they was like 15, 25 bucks going to them games. I feel like even if we was paying 15 or 25 bucks when the Cavs wasn't putting out a good product, the people that was doing that should at least have some type of, they should at least gave us some type of discount because we were still being supportive of the Cleveland Cavaliers because we actually like the Cavs. So when you spike the ticket prices on people like us, we're still going to be here. We might not be in the gym, but I'm one of those people that's still here, and I try to watch every game of the Cavaliers. At one point, I used to watch every game when LeBron was and was not there. So to see the Cavs where they have right now, I'm loving to hear all these other channels be like, yeah, the Cavs doing this, the Cavs doing that. I'm like, yeah. Because the only thing y'all know us for is, or act like y'all know us for, is LeBron James. And I'm glad that these young dudes is playing basketball. Because even as a 15-year-old, I'm like, why the hell is LeBron James dribbling at the top of the key? Just keep dribbling. Time running out. Eric Snow can't run the team. Mo Williams, he got to be a shooting guard, point guard. So yeah, man, I'm so happy that the Cavs do not have to deal with that no more, man. I promise you. I was so happy that I went and I've never purchased a LeBron James jersey, and I've been a Cavaliers fan. I never purchased a LeBron James jersey, but I do have a Isaac Okoro jersey, and then I have some other Cavaliers jerseys. I'm wearing them in my other videos. Now, depending on how many times I wear this Okoro jersey, I'm gonna make about 10 to 15 videos wearing this Okoro jersey to promote Isaac Okoro, and I hope that the Cavs do not trade Okoro for Karis LeVert, because I heard that, rumor or whatnot, though. Those are rumors, though. So, when it comes to the Cavaliers right now, what they're doing, and these people like, oh, you gotta watch out, the Cavs are sneaky. The Cavs did something this year that, and actually you did see a team kind of like this, though, but the only piece that's missing, that may not be missing because they still are developing. They're still only the average age of 24. The oldest player is 24. Well, the average of the young people, but Kevin Love obviously and Ricky Rubio's up there, and it's another player, Ed Davis. But my point that I'm making is that the Los Angeles Lakers team was sort of like this Cavaliers team because Lamar Odom, Paul Gasol, and Andrew Bynum. I've seen a team like this before. So, and Kobe Bryant won a championship with them. You feel me? So I'm looking like, man, y'all we might could be getting ahead of ourselves, but no, because people will call you a homer if you say what I'm saying right now. But I seen this before. I'm like, damn, the Cavs getting all these big mans. I wonder if they trying to acquire somebody else, like with using the big mans. And the Cavaliers, they said, no, I respect the Cavaliers coach, man. This the most respect besides man, listen, some people might not like that. I actually like David Block. I think that they fired David Block too fast. Like, because of LeBron. So, yeah. But besides not David Block, but Mike Brown, defensive coach, but still didn't challenge LeBron enough to me. Maybe challenged him defensively. But if you're a defensive coach, Mike Brown, and LeBron is claiming to be all this strong and all that, then LeBron James should have been checking Dwight Howard. The reason I say that, I'm going to always say this, though, and let's not get this twisted, because this is more so about Coach J.B. Bickerstaff is doing a hell of a job as a coach, and I've respected him since he stepped into the role of the Cavs. People that's just now thinking what the Cavs is doing, that means they have not paid it. They were not watching the Cavs when LeBron wasn't on there. Because when J.B. Bickerstaff, before J.B. Bickerstaff, what was the coach name? Damn. Not Tyrone Lue. It wasn't Tyrone Lue. It was another coach. Tyrone Lue coached Tyrone Lue's assistant. Was it J.B. Bickerstaff? It was another coach. I believe it was another coach. Regardless, when Tyrone Lue left, the Cavaliers still, the coach had the Cavalier. I think it was Bickerstaff. Whoever it was, they showed so much promise when Tyrone Lue left because he ain't want to work with these younger players, this, that, and third. The Cavs been showing promise no matter about them losing. They now you're seeing them for them being sick of losing. But the Cavs been like that. I guess you would call a good team a team that wins, but they showed signs of being a good team 2 years ago when they first got Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, and the one kid was injured when they drafted him. Well, hold on, pause. They had the kid that they drafted at 28th pick that was a steal but had attitude problems, Porter Jr. The Cavaliers had drafted some good players. See, but they also were looking as if they were working hard and as if they had promise. So for people to be surprised right now, I'm surprised that people surprised. The only thing I was surprised about is when the Cavaliers said, hey, we don't need no small forward we don't need to play small ball with y'all. We don't need to do that. We got Giannis over here thinking he about to keep running through people. Okay. Just like when LeBron had his reign and them young dudes started getting in front of him. Yes, Giannis, somebody's going to get in front of you. And they're not going to be scared, so you better continue to work out because we have young people as well. So we are that team that's on the rise, man. And like all y'all people that's trying to get views off of Cavaliers now, making Cavaliers post or any of that, man, stop. Cut it out. You was a bandwagoner, man. You are a bandwagoner. Man. So, yeah. I just came on here to chop it with y'all. Tell me what y'all think about anything that I said, man. Y'all got respect for J.B. Bickerstaff because since he's come into the role of the Cavaliers as a Cavaliers coach, I feel like a lot of people talking about the players, but I personally, I like the job Tyrone Lue did as a coach this year, this past year with the Clippers. But with the Cavs, I didn't particularly like Tyrone Lue because if you say you was a team player, I know you don't want to. Anybody that let another coach, the coach that hired them as their assistant, if you will let that person drown, right? Just so when they mess up, you can be the next man up. I just don't mess with that, man. Maybe it's some people more cold-hearted than myself. Maybe in some stuff I'm cold-hearted that people, they don't mess with. But I did not like Tyronn Lue when he did that to that foreign coach. I mean, one of the games, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember or not, man, but one of the games, Tyronn Lue, the coach almost called a timeout or something. Tyronn Lue reminded him, "But you my assistant. That's what you're supposed to do. If I'm overwhelmed, this still is my first year in the NBA. So if I'm overwhelmed, this, that, or third. But remember, go watch the numbers of the Cavaliers when this coach, what the hell is his name? Y'all know, I just said his name a few minutes ago. But when he got fired, before he got fired, the Cavaliers was like 32-11 or something, 32-8. But not just forget the season record. It's about how the offense was flowing.